Welcome everybody. It's Corey Joyner and Andrew Karsich here. We're in Orlando, Florida at Big River Brewing Company, and we're just taste all of their beers. They've given us our first flight. Andrew will remember what we're looking at here, so we'll talk about them as we go through each beer. We're going to have another flight after this, so I'm going to leave it to Andrew, and we're going to talk about them as we go. So let's start with beer number one.
It's a lot hoppier than it's supposed to.
Right.
So go with the least hoppier. Then you got the Hoppy Robust Porter, which is still malty, but it's going to start getting hoppy. And then the Lotus IPA is a little bit less hoppy than the House IPA.
Excellent.
Okay?
Excellent.
Let me know if you guys need anything else or if you want
very
anything to eat.
All right. So number one is the Fire Chief. Cheers, brother. Oh, I like that.
I kind of like it too.
It's smooth.
I'm not a big fan of red type ale, but that's pretty good.
I like
It
it.
doesn't have a kick after bite to
No.
it. Pretty good.
Nice,
All right,
nice.
let's move to the next one. That's
All right,
pretty
on
good.
to the
I'll
next
drink
one.
that. All right, Andrew, beer number two. What's beer number two?
Number two, Under the Stars, Hoppy Robust Porter.
I call it the Happy Rooster Porter.
Happy Rooster.
Happy Rooster, baby.
Definitely darker.
I like it too.
It is. These are the stronger ones.
Reminds me kind of like a Bass or a or a Newcastle or something like that. Real nutty, like you.
Gotta clean the palate.
Oh yeah, I need to do that too. Palate.
Like we know what we're doing. Yeah. All right. Number three, Lotus Gem, Hazy IPA.
Cheers.
Cheers. These are good.
I don't like that one.
I like this one better than the last one.
Let me try the rest of it.
You can taste the fruit in it. So in the description it says there's pineapple, orange, and vanilla flavors. You can definitely taste it. But it has that typical IPA taste to it.
Yeah. What would you compare it to if you were comparing it?
I'm not a big IPA fan,
Me neither.
but what's the pineapple IPA that we have at the bars back home? Ace.
I don't know.
I think it's like an Ace pineapple. So
Anyway, not a big fan.
all right,
Beer number four.
last one, House IPA, and it says floral, grapefruit, pine, and berry notes, moderately bitter.
All right, Barry.
All right, last one,
What's this called?
the House IPA. It tastes similar to the last one for sure.
Really, really close.
So far, my Fire Chief is my favorite.
Hands down.
Hands down, Fire Chief is my favorite. Number one so far. We got 4 more to try.
Yeah, I like the fire. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big IPA guy anyway, but they're not bad. They don't really have that bitter, bad aftertaste like a lot of
Correct.
store-bought beer.
Yep. And I'm not a fan of grapefruit on that last one, so for me to somewhat like it, it's okay. All right, stay tuned for round 2.
Here in Michigan.
The Southern Flyer from your left to right. Southern Flyer Light Lager. The Hefe FM. It's a Hefeweizen. It's a lot lighter than on your average Hefe. That's how he wanted it to be brewed like that.
Right.
It's very, very banana forward, but it's a lot lighter. Then you have the Southern Twang Blueberry Lemonade Shandy. It's a blueberry lemonade shandy. It's kind of fruity, kind of soury, very light, very refreshing. And then my favorite thing on draft, last one is the Wild Wolf Damo Lager. It's like a Yingling, but our own flavor of the same style of a Yingling.
Nice.
Okay. The light lager drink's very light. It's kind of like a Bud Light, Miller Lite, Michelob Ultra, whatever you drink. It's very, very similar. But our own version of it. I call it the House Bud Light, but you know how it is.
Like
All right.
All right, guys, enjoy.
and water.
Yeah, that's water. Welcome back. You got Corey Joyner and Andrew Karsich in Orlando, Florida at Big River Brewing Company. We're taking our second flight of beers. We're going to be talking about them, what we like, what we don't like. And then at the end, we'll kind of wrap up what we found and what was good, what wasn't, and then talk about that. So, Andrew, I'm going to turn it over to you, and we'll start with beer number 1.
All right, beer number 1 of round 2 is a Southern Lager, light lager. Should be pretty good. They
What's
say
it called?
Southern Flyer.
Southern Flyer.
Flyer.
Pretty straightforward.
Tastes
Bud
like
Light,
your,
Coors Light,
tastes
something
like
like
your
that.
traditional domestic beer.
Southern Flyer. What's the alcohol content on that?
4.1%. 4.1. All right. Number 2. Hefe FM. German beer. Definitely tastes banana.
Yeah, it's got a weird ass.
Definitely tastes banana.
Crunchy
It
butt
tastes
flavor
like
at the end of it.
it tastes like
Just stuck a banana in your
Howler
ass and
Head
drank
whiskey.
the beer.
That Dana White's UFC whiskey. All right, number 3 of round 2. Southern Twang. It's a blueberry lemonade shandy.
What's the alcohol content on that there, Andrew?
4.4.
So it's pretty light. It tastes like a berry.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
I like it.
You can pour that like over some ice and sit by the pool or something.
No doubt.
like
That's a great example. Very good. Very
I like
good.
that pretty.
Stay tuned for our ratings of all 8 flights.
I like it. I really like that.
Really? All right. Last one is our bartender Carlos's favorite. It's the Wild Wolf Amber Lager, 5.2 alcohol percentage.
5.2. Pretty mild for a red. It's a red, wouldn't you?
Definitely stronger than the other ones for sure. I can definitely see a Yingling taste to it. Or
I like this better.
Sam Adams, like a Sam Adams type taste.
Not bad.
All right, stay tuned for all our rankings. All right, so our final ratings, we're going to show you our top 3 each. Corey, what's your top 1?
Okay, my top one is crazy as it may sound. The Southern Twang with the blueberry lemonade shandy, that shit was good. Like I'm talking about like over the top. Not a traditional beer flavored beverage, but it was good. It was something different. I really, really liked it. I would say that was my number 1.
Yep.
My number 2 was the Fire Chief. I really, really liked it. Not my traditional. If I went into a bar, that's not exactly what I would order. But it was light. It was no aftertaste. Pretty good. I could see me drinking a couple of those with a steak or pasta or whatever. Pretty good beer. A little heavier, but. And then obviously my third one was the what do they call it? The Southern Flyer, and it's about like a Bud Light, Michelob Light, Coors Light. A light
Traditional
beer.
domestic beer.
Yeah, it was pretty good to me. That was my normal. And then the only one that I really, really didn't like was one of the heavy IPAs. I'm just not an IPA guy. I didn't care for the banana IPA, Hefeweizen. Didn't care for that a whole lot.
Okay.
But top 3, the Shandy, the Southern Twang was great. Fire Chief number 2, and then the Southern Flyer. That was number 3.
All right.
Also an excellent experience. So if you're ever down here in Orlando, you get the opportunity to stop in,
For sure.
see Carlos. We're having a great time. So,
I agree. All right, so my top 3. Number 1, as expected, Fire Chief. To me, it was great. Everything about it, I loved it. The taste, the smooth, the notes, everything was great. Number 2, I agree with you, Southern Twang. Very good. That's definitely a drink that you can have sitting around the pool, sitting on the beach, whatever. Like it a lot. Really, really opened up my eyes to a different type of taste of beer, for sure. And then number 3, I agree with you.
I mean, I'm just saying that I never would have thought. I mean, but that's good. Like I went into it like, oh, this is gonna be like a
Piece of candy or something.
no, one of them little fruity drinks that we never drink.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
White Claw or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
But it wasn't anything like this.
Not at all, not at
Very
all.
manly drink.
You're so masculine. And then my number 3 is same as Corey's, Southern Flyer, traditional domestic type of tasting beer. Good taste, good vibes. I loved everything about today. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Corey, any closing remarks?
Tune into his channel, Carstage Golf, on YouTube. The Big Papa Show on YouTube. Got a lot of content to come. Keep on following us. Like, subscribe, give us comments. We'll feed off of that. Thank you for joining today, and greetings from Orlando.